Welcome back to No Man's Land. Another beautiful day, and we're looking at the new player that I purchased. Got rid of the old one and ploughed up the extension to the new field. Amazing. That's added quite a bit to it. Goes over the hill there, and this new plough was fantastic. Really made short work of it. It was probably a quarter of the time that it would have taken me with the old one. I don't know why I didn't change it earlier. One of those things. I certainly should have. Right, so we'll just get this over to the yard. You might notice a few more roads in, and the money's gone down a bit because I spent it, of course. I put in some fencing on this new field, and I'm in the wrong business. I should have been a fencing contractor because it cost an arm and a leg, but that's all done, and we're just about at the end of a day here, so I'll get this over in the shed and then we'll sort out what's going to happen with the cedar. I have to find a parking place for this. I guess back in the other shed where the old cedar was. I think it should fit in there. Might need a bigger tractor at some point too. This tractor tows it alright, but it does seem to be struggling a little bit. And we've got some Tash got some liming to do as well, which probably would be good to get out of the way. Yeah, that's the liming spreader right there, I do believe. So we'll get that hooked up. Where's the other spreader gone? Yeah. Anyone seen that? I don't know where it is. Oh, hold on. No. The lime spreader's already going. There it is there. Forgot about that. Alright, well, we better get that fired up. Still got lime left, yes. Oh, yes, we're halfway through some liming, so which ones needed liming again? Okay, so those two and the new bit over there. So got a bit to do there. And meanwhile, just a quick check before we move on to another day, which we'll be doing when the liming is completed, I think. Just check the animals. Yes, the sheep need attending to. Get back over on this tractor. Get the water tanker connected up. There we go. Alright, get that started off, and we also need some hay, and let's jump out and have a quick look. I don't think we've got a lot of hay left. Oh no, it's actually more here than what I thought. Yeah, quite a bit. I don't need to stress about that just yet. Alright, so I'll come back when this water's ready. Okay, it's topping up the sheep's water, and I'll have to get them some bales of hay, and I think the worker is stopped at the top there, so we better go and sort that out. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. What sort of a job did he do? good, I think. Let's have a quick look. What are we doing? Liming. Yeah, very good. Alright, see if we can just get that little bit there, if I can. Not that it really matters. There we go. 40% left. I will go and top it up. We'll just get this topped up, make sure we don't run out. I do have another bit of that field extension to do as well, so we are not going to we're going to need the whole thing full. That's what I was trying to say. And close that cover. And I'll see you back over at the field. Alright, let's get this started off here. My reversing skills haven't improved much with the wheel. It's because you end up looking at it the wrong way. So you've got to, the best way to do it is to turn around that way. Theoretically. Yeah, marginally better. Alright, I think it's time for a time lapse. Last little bit on this field, and that one's done, just a little bit there, and then we'll go over to the new field extension and get that done. That's all nice and straight and square, so our worker should have no problems at all over there. Okay, here we go, the new field extension, and if I get the worker going across this way, hopefully it'll go to the right and then won't do the field that doesn't need lime, parts of the field that don't need lime. So let's see if that works out. There we are. We'll see. In the meantime, I can go back to, so they're full up with water, go back to getting some hay to the sheep, and that's the animals all sorted, and then when that bit of liming's done we can move on to the next day. Just get this over here where the water tank is. Right. Oop, a little bit closer. Yeah, that'll do, and we'll get the flatbed trailer. I think we've taken all the bales from this side of the hay shed, so to try and just get a few on here from the other side. Have a look. Yes, they have all gone. So if what's the best way of doing this? If I get about there, maybe a bit further, we'll see how that works out. Good. I moved and stopped it from loading anymore. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. So that will be plenty. If I get that about there, check that it's on the left side. It is. I was going to say perfect, but yeah, not quite. While I'm there though, if I set the type to wool, there we go. Look at that. Alright, get this unloaded in here. I'm just assuming this one will need it. Okay, let's look around and see if we've got any more clothes. No, not really. And let's get rid of that last one. Hopefully. Yes, there it goes. Yep. And just check those. See how they're all going. Yep. Good. Good. Excellent. And the last one, yeah, we'll need some more, but there's plenty more where that came from. And on the way over I noticed that the worker seems to be doing a good job on that lime spreading, so I'll get this back over in the yard. We'll get this dropped off here in the shed. I just noticed this tractor needs a bit of maintenance and some diesel as well, so I better get onto that probably in the morning. Right, get that there and check how the worker is going. Going really well. Yes, going the right direction, but it has missed some at the ends. Yeah, I made the access tracks wider at the long ends, so the machinery can have room to turn around. I didn't do it at the sides, and it's only because this little bit needs liming that I have to do it crossways. Otherwise, you'd probably go and lime all that up there, which would be a big waste. But that's okay. Down to 22%. So I'll come back near the end of this. Finally, the last bit of liming and the field is done, and we can get this packed away. Had to fill up a few times, and I've still got 40% left. Rightio, that will do it. Quite a big area, that extension there. So we can now move on to the next day and get on with the seeding. This field will be canola, and the two fields over there, the two original fields, they will be they'll be wheat. Oh no, barley. I'll do barley because the grain mill will take barley. So we'll get those both of those sown in barley words, and probably keep the old cedar, because we have 3 fairly big fields to do. So I'm thinking we'll keep that and get that get going on these two smaller fields, and then in the morning we'll look at the options for the bigger field, which is a much bigger seeder. I'll get this parked up in here, all neatly out of the way, and get over to the house and move on to the next day. And the price of the clothes might even be high enough to sell, but probably not. It'll probably be the month after, but getting closer. Oh, and you climbed on the roof again. Okay, I'll see you in the morning. And here we are, 471,000 in the bank. The wool pellets are full, of course, so that's always, as usual, the first job of the day. Alright, we'll get these wool bales over to the spinnery. Just put the time up to the normal rate, 5 times. That was down at 1 to squeeze the most out of the previous day. Now we're back to normal. This will probably take all of this, I think. Yeah. Come on. No. Yes. No. Trying to see how many pallets of clothes we've got. 2 there now. There we go. Took it all. And we'll just check the price. I know it won't be high as it can get, but 18,000 we're after. It hasn't gone up at all, and it's staying stable. In January, does go stable in January, but it jumps up in February. Good, we shall pick them up in February. Right, let's get this dropped off here, and we'll get this tractor onto the old seeder and get that going on these fields. Just to get a start on them with a worker. Yep, there it is, hiding in the shed. And probably has no feed in it. Fertilizer, I don't recall, to be honest, but we do have some over at the store. Okay, let's have a look. Got a little bit of seed. Right, we'll get that over to the store and get it topped up and ready to go. Okay, get this filled up. These pallets have been sitting here for quite some time. They'll finally get used. That's fertilizer. Oh, so one of them was fertilizer. Again. So anyone's guess what this one is? See, no fertilizer as well. But that didn't fill it up. So we'll grab some more from here, hopefully. Not sure how it's going to work with 2 things to choose from. Or maybe it won't work at all. Whoop. Ah, yes, it did. So the trick is to open the hatches. So that's seed, and there we go, fertilizer. Won't that work? Am I not lined up? There we go. Both topped up. Beautiful. I'll see you back over at the fields. 15 metres. That takes... Yes, that will do the job. So we shall lease that one instead. Okay. Let's hope the tractor can tow that one. I'll see you over at the store. And there it is. Well, that looks A lot less intimidating, shall we say. I haven't used this one before either, so but it should be a big improvement on the old one. Looks pretty flash. Just double check on how the work is going. Going well. Still got plenty of fertiliser and plenty of seed. So let's get this over to the big field and get cracking. Get this filled up. Sometimes you just don't know how things are going to work out, and sometimes the only way to find out is to try them. Looks like it's got a pretty big capacity as well. Okay, not close enough for those. Get the fertiliser in. No, I'm still doing seed. I'll just spin around. So seeds full up. And that's still seed. So these ones must be fertiliser. Logically. No? Some of them must be fertiliser. No. Okay. Seeds. None of them fertiliser. Now I'm stuck. That's why are none of them fertiliser? Okay. Well, they can stay there because I'm sure we'll need them, but I'll have to go and fill up with fertiliser. There we go. All topped up, 100%. Close the lid. And get back to the field. So, fine to get to start this field. Yeah, this is pretty wide. So, get it unfolded. Turned on. And finally we get the field underway. And it's not working, is it? Lower it. Turn it on. I just realised this is probably not a direct drill. Okay. I'd say it's not a direct drill, which I didn't check. That one. No. Right. I probably should have just kept with the one I had. Well, I've got to think what to do here. I could drill, I could cultivate the field, of course, but that's just a lot more work. Well, I'll come back when I've sorted this little fiasco out. Okay, just sorted out the worker on the other fields, and I think what we're going to have to do is cut our losses here. And so we've already leased this. Oops, lift it up. We will just have to cultivate this field. So I'm going to put this, fold it up. just leave it there. Rightio, and I'll have to, we don't have a cultivator. So, just trying to work out what to do. I have to lease one, I suppose. So, right, so that's what we have leased. Second biggest one, the biggest one needed 500 horsepower. This would probably do it, but after so many comical errors, I thought it was probably a good idea just to play it safe. So this shouldn't take long, he said, hopefully. It's not really the auspicious start that I wanted for the new field, but you know, you get this on the big jobs. Now we'll get this started off, will probably be the completion of this episode. I was hoping to have all this done at the end of this episode, but not to be. So an unnecessary step, but at the end of the day, it's what it is. This is pretty wide, so got a good working width. Get that lined up. My driving has been worse than usual today, which is saying something. There we go. That'll do it. Lower that, and off we go. Is this tractor going to tow it alright? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, only just. You can see I have a couple of new mods that I'm using at the moment. One of them is the dust mod, because it is pretty dusty around where I live, so in summer especially. Not so much the time of the year when you'd be doing this, I guess, but yeah, gives it a touch of realism. Right, yes, that's not showing anything, but oh, there it is. So we can let that worker get on with that, and this worker can get on with that, and I'll see you on the next episode, where we will continue this, hopefully with considerable more success, but at least it's started now and on its way. So we'll get it all done. So thanks very much for watching. Please leave me a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.